Hi friends, today we are going to see the past year NEET questions for the chapter Mineral Nutrition. Today in this video we will cover part 2. Now let's begin with the first question, which was asked in the year 2003. The major portion of the dry weight of plants comprises of dash, and this question was asked in the year 2003. I think all of you will know what the answer is because we already saw in the earlier parts of the same chapter. The major portion of the dry weight of the plants comprise of, for sure it is carbon, for sure it is oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. So now if you see here you don't have nitrogen along with it, it's okay, but the right answer is option A. Okay, next question. Boron in green plants assist in dash. So what does it assist? Okay, boron in green plants. Before that we will talk what is this boron. Boron is a chemical element with a symbol. What is the symbol of it? B, and the atomic number is 5. Produced entirely by the cosmic ray spallation and the supernova, and the not by stellar nucleosynthesis. It is in lower abundance element in the solar system and in Earth's crust. Okay, fine. What are the other things that you know about boron? What does boron do to the body? For the body? Boron is a mineral that is found in food and in the environment. People take boron supplements as medicine. Boron is used for building strong bones, and it is also used in treating many bone related problems, and also aid for building muscles and increasing testosterone levels, and for improving thinking skills and muscle coordination. Okay, so this is something that I would like to tell you in extra so that you will also be happy to listen to it. Now boron in green plants assists in sugar transport, which is option A. Okay, while molybdenum is a cofactor enzyme, boron assists in sugar factor or sugar transport. Okay, next question here. Passive absorption of minerals depend on dash, and this question was asked in the year 2001. Roots do not spend any energy on this type of mineral absorption, so application of the metallic inhibitor will not retard the process. Therefore, passive absorption of minerals depend upon the temperature, which is option A. Next question here. Which one of the following is a macronutrient for plant? I think all of you should know what the answer is. Which one of the following is a micronutrient? Manganese. Nutrients which are required in large amount in the functioning of the plant are called as macronutrients, and that when it is required in small amount, the same thing you will call it as micronutrients. Which one of the following is a micronutrient for the plants here given here is option C, manganese. Next question here. Which one of the following is not an essential element for plant? Analyze the options here. Potassium is needed, iron is needed, and iron will be in the form of ferrous. Zinc is needed, iodine is not needed. Iodine is the only such element which is essential mineral for animals and not for plants. Therefore, the right answer is option C. Next question here. Phosphorus and nitrogen ions generally get depleted in soil because they usually occur as dash, and this question was asked in the year 1989. Okay, so what do you think will be the answer here? They are not neutral. They are both positively and negatively charged, but proportionate mixture. Therefore, the right answer is option D. Phosphorus and nitrogen are essential elements normally required in large quantities for the plants. Next question here. Which one is an essential mineral, not a constituent of any enzyme, but stimulates the activity of many enzymes? This I think you will not be familiar with. The right answer is potassium. Potassium is not a constituent of any enzyme, but it is an activator of enzymes. Potassium is an essential mineral, and it is found in more amounts in actively dividing cells such as buds, young leaves, root tips, etc. It has some other roles like regulating stomatal movement and protein synthesis. Therefore, the right answer to this question is option C. Next question here. Deficiency symptoms of nitrogen and potassium are visible first in dash. So where will it be visible? The parts of the plant that show deficiency symptoms also depend on the mobility of the element in that plant. Okay, for the element that are actively mobilized within the plant and exported of young developing tissues, the deficiency symptoms tend to appear first in the older tissues. For example, nitrogen, potassium and magnesium are visible first in the leaves. You call that as senescent leaves, which is option A. So what do you mean by senescent leaves? Did you analyze what is that? They have given you two options here, young leaves and senescent leaves. Or what do you mean? Yeah, senescent leaf. So what do you mean by senescence? First of all, it is a condition or the process of deterioration with age. So the leaves which are little aged. Okay, next question here. The deficiency of micronutrients not only affects growth of plants but also vital functions such as photosynthetic and mitochondrial electron flow. Among the list given below, which group of three elements shall affect most or both photosynthetic and mitochondrial electron transport? And this question was asked in the year 2005. To your right side, I'm going to give you an explanation. You can see that. Now, copper is the answer. I mean, option D is the answer. Copper is needed for electron transfer. Iron is needed for electron transfer. Manganese is also needed for metabolism and photolytic evolution of oxygen. So the three activities, I mean the three important ones that I've mentioned the activities also to your right side. You can clearly see that copper is used in electron transfer. It is in the maintenance of carbohydrate nitrogen balance, chlorophyll synthesis. Then you have manganese, which is used in the metabolism and photolytic evolution of oxygen. Likewise, which is really required, if you see, it is option D, copper, manganese and ferrous. Next question here. Gray spots of oat are caused by the deficiency of dash. I think all of you should know the answer because we discussed this. The right answer is option D, manganese. Next question here. Which one of the following, which one of the following is not caused by the deficiency of mineral nutrition? You have to analyze here. So what are the four options that are given here? Necrosis, chlorosis, tolution, shortening of internodes. Tolution is a response of the plant to a stimuli. When plant seeds are grown in insufficient light, the seedling will have long, weak stems, smaller and fewer leaves because of the longer internodes and pale yellow color. So chlorosis is a pale yellow color. Then this is due to the lack of chlorophyll. The increase in height helps in the plant to reach possible source of light faster. So the one which is not due to deficiency of mineral nutrition is called as attenuation. It is a response of a plant to a stimuli. Therefore, it is not because of mineral nutrition. Therefore, the right answer is option C. Next question here. Mycorrhiza is a symbiotic relationship between roots of higher plants and dash. Very easy question. What the answer is? Fungi. We already spoke about it, right? We saw lichens, where the combination is between algae and fungi. Likewise, mycorrhiza is a relationship between roots of higher plants and fungi. Okay. Next question here. The association between blue-green algae and fungi occurs in dash. Just now I spoke about it in the earlier question. It is called as lichens. That is, they don't affect each other. They take what they require for each other. They help each other and they live in a mutual relationship. That is what is called as symbiotic relationship in science. Therefore, the right answer is option A. Next question here. The first stable product of fixation of atmospheric nitrogen in leguminous plants is dash. This question was asked in the year 2013 and the right answer is ammonia, which is option A. Ammonia is the first stable compound produced in fixation of the atmospheric nitrogen in leguminous plants. A molecule of nitrogen is changed into two molecules of ammonia. And what does it require? It requires 16 ATP, source of electron donor ferredoxin, hydrogen donor. Then you have other elements also. Therefore, the right answer to this question is option A, ammonia. So you can see the other enzymes also which are involved in this. So the first stable product of fixation of atmospheric nitrogen in leguminous plants, the first thing will be formed is ammonia. Okay, so with this we complete the mineral nutrition part 2. Hope to meet you in the last part of the same chapter in the next video. Thank you for watching.